Welcome to another tutorial here in the Halftone Pro panel. And this time, the tutorial is about halftone with custom shapes for black fabric. Again, if you're watching this video in a language other than Brazilian Portuguese, the features and buttons will be the same. Well, here, just like in the previous halftone tutorials, we have some buttons already pre-configured with LPI. And here, the difference is that there are also shapes that are different from the first ones. This first one is the rosette halftone with the rosette. The second one is the classic with ellipses. And here we have other shape settings that the halftone will be applied with here in Photoshop. I'll take an example here of line halftone 35 LPI. I've already explained the LPI issue in the previous two halftones, so if you haven't seen it and you have questions about LPI, just watch the two automatic videos, both the rosette and the classic, where you'll get a brief explanation of what it is and how this LPI thing works. I'm going to apply the line with 35 LPI. Again, it's going to open up the field for us to resize the image. I can leave it here as the default. Resolution, always 300 dpi. I click OK. And it'll already start applying it inside Photoshop. Awesome! It's a very simple process. And here, once again, we already have our halftone applied. Remember how I mentioned the way it's applied? Here, it's applied in the line style. Notice that it's a halftone, completely made up of perfectly aligned lines. In the manual part, I'll also go over it so you can better see how the angle of the halftone is applied. With the halftone and lines, it's much easier to notice this setting. Again, there's really no secret to this automatic halftone process. You can come here and apply a 45 LPI line, a crosshatch. If I select here and apply the crosshatch, it'll change the type of halftone applied up there. Click OK. Let's wait for it to finish. With this halftone here, the most interesting part is the manual section, and we'll see that in the next tutorial. Let's wait for it to finish. Once the halftone is done, notice that it changed the style of halftone applied. Now we have the halftone in the crosshatch style, also with a 45-degree angle. Here, the 45-degree angle is usually the standard angle for all halftones. Since there's no secret here, I'm going to move on to the next tutorial where I'll talk about the manual part of halftone with custom shapes. That's where you really have a bit more freedom to experiment and also create different halftone variations.